What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So, what I want to get into today, I'm over here playing an online game just so you guys know while I'm talking to you guys. But I want to get into why you shouldn't believe the Madden 20 hype, and the reason why is because I just want to bring it to you guys' attention because a lot of people are talking about how it's going to be the best game ever, and some people are getting excited about it, some people are not. Some people don't even care, some people ain't gonna play it. Whatever the case may be, the whole thing is that I'm still gonna play it. I bought the games. I bought two of them to be exact, and I don't mind. It is what it is. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be deceived by it, but I'm gonna be aware of what's going on, and from the understanding of like other things that I've studied in my lifetime, and see how people follow things, and eventually why they eventually don't give it up. That's what I want to get into, so you guys know like basically the psychology behind it. Because yeah, I have studied psychology and I do know a little bit things like that, and I know that businesses they use that to their advantage when they get to customers getting their stuff, and basically get people to buy whatever it is that they're trying to sell. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into that. This is what happened, just like last year. Last year when I played Madden 19, oh man, certain the players played like I want to say they play exactly the way it's supposed to play, but I mean the defensive players were picking off balls. I mean things were going down in the game to where I liked it. If they would have just left it the way it was in the beginning of the season, at least for me, I enjoyed it. I really believe that the players were playing the way that they need to be playing. Like I said, nothing's perfect, but I enjoyed it in the beginning of the season, and yeah. And once they started like tuning the game or putting updates in them and doing stuff like that, it started messing up the game. That's what I want to get into. There's reasons for that. So this is my theory. This is what I believe, based on not only what people are saying, but based on just the way, business is, or whatever the case may be, especially when it comes to video gaming. Oh, this guy got me pretty good. But anyways, so this is what happens. Everything's good in the beginning. Everyone's happy. Yeah, everyone's making plays, getting interceptions. Other people are mad because they're not really that good at the game, and they're not being as effective or winning games, whatever the case may be, right? So this is what I believe this goes on. Everything goes good. Everything's going to your advantage. You're getting good players. You're getting good pulls. Stuff like that. I believe all this is going on. He allows this going on for a reason. I'm not here bashing them either. Just so you guys know, I'm not here. I mean, I know it sounds negative, but I'm not here to be like, why am I using my D line? Anyways, so I'm probably gonna still just like I talk to you guys. But anyways, yeah, I'm not here bashing them and all that stuff. I'm not one of those people to speak negatively on them and like, oh, forget EA. And I'm not about that. Like, I'm not gonna cry about it. If I don't like something, I'm just not gonna play, like, straight up. So I'm not. That ain't what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is enlighten you guys and let you guys know what's going on. So if you guys do play the game, you guys know what to expect. There ain't no, oh, I didn't know and this and this. Like, I play the game and I enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie, I even enjoy Madden 19. And the reason why is because like I expected it. Get on the ground, dude. I expected them to I expected the game basically not to be perfect. I expected them to preset certain things. Like when I'm playing the game, for instance, everything's going good, and all of a sudden, my game starts glitching, or my guy he don't drop open passes per se, but what he does do is he'll catch the ball and someone will hit him like right after, and the ball will pop out of his hand. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, why in the heck is a ball popping out of his hand and being an incomplete pass? If anything, right? If it was such a good and spectacular hit, it should have been, how would you say, it should have been a fumble. So, things like that. But like I said, I accepted it. I understand that, sometimes that this guy probably took like 10 losses, and then I come in and then I happen to be the one that EA experiments on and gives the guys a win. Like, to me, this is what's going on in my mind. Whether it's true or not, everyone has their own theories. This is what's going on in my mind. I accept it, though. I was like, okay, well, it is what it is. I take the loss, whatever the case may be. I accept this the way it is. This guy, they want certain people to keep on playing their game. It's a money thing to them, and it's fine. Whatever it is, I take my loss. There's times when I took plenty of other losses. But anyways, whatever it may be, that's what I believe was going on. And this is what I'm going to get into right now. I brought up that to get into this. So everything's going good in the beginning. Keep it that. The same thing with Madden 20, right? Everything's going to go good. Same thing with how I did Madden 19. And like couple months down the line, we'll say a couple months down the line because they didn't even take that long. I should have did a fake field goal pass because I'm not even tripping on winning. I'm just playing just to play, and I don't even get the field goal. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the next you know it, EA does a tuning or they do an update. They supposedly fix glitches, and it just makes it worse. I think that happens for a reason because this is why, right? If you spend $200-300, even $50, we'll say whatever it is, because everything is relative, right? What's a little bit of money to me might be a lot to you, you know, like that's whatever it is. But basically, you spend enough money to where you think it's enough, and you're like, forget that. I already invested $50-100 or whatever the case may, or even your time, because time you can't get back, money you can. So you're like, I already spent all this time and money into this game. I'm not gonna quit now. So I think it's more a psychological thing to where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to quit this game because I played it this long and this, and this, and I already got this invested in, and I'm just not going to stop. Some people don't care. They'll stop anyway. But I'm saying that that's usually the mind frame, right? And I think EA knows that. And so what they do is, get on the ground, dude. Give me that ball. So what EA does is, I think after a few months of people investing their time and they're really involved and into it, everyone's liking it, then all of a sudden they tune the game. They're like, man, forget this. Even though I hate it or I can't stand it or these people, whatever the case may be, whatever they're saying, they still continue to play it. And I think that's the reason, a big reason why, is because they invest so much time or money into it. Like I said, they don't have to be a lot, but to them it may be a lot, whatever the case may be. Or even if it's a little bit, they're just like, forget that. I'm not gonna. You know, I'm going to keep on playing because I invested whatever I invested into it. So that's the way I look at it. That's what I think EA is doing when it comes to the games. Whether I be wrong, whatever the case may be, it's irrelevant. I just look at it as this is what's taking place. And that's what keeps me continue to play the game because I understand that this is what I expect. I expect the game to be like that. I expect it to go wrong sometimes. I expect these glitches to happen, and I accept it. And that's why I don't sit here and cry about the game. I'm not posting content to where I'm making a big deal out of what EA's doing. He's in the sack me. I was going to try to run with him just to do it. Yeah, making a big thing out of the game. And, you know, I don't do it because, just like I said, I expect it. When you expect something, what's there to really complain about, right? How have I got mad at the game and, forget EA, you know, this game's trash, whatever. Yeah, I said it, you know, playing the game while I'm mad, but when I really sit down and really think about it, either way, I enjoy the game. I like it. I like building my team. This is why I play Ultimate Team, and I don't expect it to always be perfect. Do I win more than lose? Yeah. As you can tell right now, I'm about to make a touchdown. I think I am. Okay, well, I caught the ball. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh. Let's try it again. That's crazy, all that talking, huh? I should have did a possession catch. That's where I messed up at. But anyways, yeah, so I believe what it comes down to is people invest a lot of their time and money into it, and a couple months down later, EA ends up glitching it, and then even though people hate it, they continue to play because they invested a lot of time and money into it. See? So that's what I believe what happens. Let's kick another field goal. This guy ain't stopping me anyway. So even though I believe that that's what happens, you know, even though that happens, people continue to play because for that. That's what I believe is because they invested their time and money into it. Whatever your guys' theories is, put it is on the bottom. You know, that's is what I'm thinking. Like I said, that I'm gonna play Madden 20 regardless. I played Madden 19, even though I got bad. Like unless it gets to a point to where I just can't do nothing, of course, then I'm not gonna play. Why would I play a game I can't do nothing with, right? But as long as it continues to be decent, I'll play it. It's not going to be perfect. I understand that. I accept that. But like I said, I'm only making this video so you guys don't believe the hype. That's all I'm going to try to say is that if you're going to go into a game, and I'm telling you right now that it's going to happen again. I'm telling you it's going to happen with Madden 20. That's what I believe. Things are going to happen that people are going to like, and that's just what it's going to come down to. So let me get into the other things. Okay, we only play franchise, so we didn't get the experience Ultimate Team. I believe that was for a reason because EA for some reason didn't want us to know what was going on Ultimate Team or see any glitches or realize that okay, this Ultimate Team is more juicy than these. Whatever the case may be, I believe it was for a reason. So that's another reason why I believe that, you know, eventually Madden 20 is eventually going to be something that a lot of people hate because of that. There's always going to be something wrong. Okay. Another thing is another thing that I believe is that there's always something every year that's glitchy. And I think that's what, and I know what people probably hate it, but I think that's just what makes Madden Madden is that there's going to be certain things that just going to make people glitchy. I mean, make the game glitchy. I don't know. I enjoy it, I guess, you know. For instance, this year there was a spin move. The spin move was insane. I mean, the spin move is still insane. I mean, we're still in the game. So it's insane. So many people are spinning the heck out of you. And I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy the fact that these people get to spin like that. I enjoy the fact that spin moves glitchy, and that's just been the thing in Madden 19. Give me that ball. Okay. So I enjoy that. I enjoy that's one of the things that's glitchy. Another thing is a aggressive catch. So that's been pretty glitchy too. So, you know, I enjoy that. For those who know how to use the aggressive catch, I'm not really that. Let me run it. I'm not really that good at it. But the spin move in my run game, if people seen it, it's usually, I'm not really trying to play like that right now. But yeah, it's been pretty good for me. I really built my whole team around the run game because I enjoyed it. But anyways, I just want to bring that up, saying that's one of the glitchy plays, and that's one thing that happened this year that didn't happen last year. If you go back in 18, I just played it a while back. As you could tell, I didn't realize how not effective it was. But yeah, I spun, and the guy didn't spin that fast. Like, he literally did not spin that fast, and I was just like, wow. I didn't realize that until I played Madden 19. But yeah, I just believe that there's certain things in the game that happen every year that are more that make the game that game. Like, there's gonna be certain glitch plays. Like I said, the spin move was this year, and the aggressive catch, right? So another thing I want to talk about in Madden 20 that I believe, because we're speaking about glitch plays and all that stuff. So what I think so far, I'm just saying, because we didn't play a lot of the game. We only, like I said, we only played what would you call it, franchise and not just franchise. I know I said earlier we got to play franchise, but we ain't the only thing we got to play. We got to play franchise, and we got to play online head to head, but without Ultimate Team. That's what we got to play. Anyways, so just based on that experience, what I believe is gonna happen when it comes to, let's go. Here we go. So when it comes to the glitch plays in Madden 20, I believe it's gonna be the juke move, because the juke seemed pretty juice. Like, the juke was pretty dangerous in Madden 20. That's the way I seen it. And the defensive pressure. If they leave the defensive pressure in Madden 20, to me, it's going to be the best game ever, because I love defense. I love how the defense puts pressure on the quarterback, which is supposed to, and comes and sacks them and doesn't give them that much time to throw the ball, because if you watch NFL, these quarterbacks don't have that much time, and when they do it, it's rare. It's like here and there, right? There's one time I seen Aaron Rodgers where they had like literally like almost a minute to throw the ball. And those plays are very rare. You shouldn't have that long to play. That's all I'm trying to say. But if the defensive pressure, like it was when I played Madden 20 beta, if that's still in the game like that I believe that's going to be what makes Madden 20. That and the juke move. I wouldn't say the juke move is too crazy, but it's decent though. Like, you could tell that's pretty effective. But out of everything that I'm saying, I'm going to say this year it's going to be the defensive pressure that's going to make Madden 20 glitchy. That's going to make Madden 20 Madden 20. That's why I think it is. It makes it interesting. These guys going to throw over there. Same play. And I'm not even paying attention like that. But anyways. Yeah, so once again, what I think is going to make Madden 20 is the defensive pressure. And I think that's going to be the most glitchiest thing that we're going to have in Madden 20. Maybe it might be a few more, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I believe is going to make Madden 20. And if it does, I'm going to be more than happy to play Madden 20, because I'm going to enjoy that defensive pressure. And I don't even care about having the ball that much. Like, you shouldn't have that much time. You know, you should be able to release the ball as fast as you can. And to me, it's going to make the game more enjoyable, more realistic, at least in my opinion, okay? One thing to keep in mind, too, is remember, EA's about making money. You can't really get mad at them. It's a money-making thing. There's a lot of other people. For instance, if there's 500,000 people playing the game and only 25,000 of them really know how to play the game, or less, whatever the case may be, who do you think the EA is really going to tailor to? You know, like they're in my opinion, I mean, I wouldn't even say my opinion. I think it's basically been said, or whatever the case may be. He's gonna throw to this guy again. EA, I mean, he still caught it. See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't catch those balls earlier when I was throwing them. But anyways, yeah, I believe that EA is gonna try to tailor it more to the people who's the majority, and that's just the way I look at it. So, one thing that I did enjoy about Madden 20, well, I'm gonna end it on this note, is the fact that people couldn't go back 50 yards like they do in this game right here. even though this guy ain't doing it right now, and dot you. Like literally, these people go back 50 yards and this guy will dot you. He will throw it perfectly. These guys really think I'm playing. I'm already winning them and I'm not even trying to play. So yeah, he'll literally go back 50 yards, and you already know that. So this ain't no secret, and dot you. So that's one thing in Madden 20 that I didn't see. Like I was put it like this: all that hype about Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna be this, he's gonna be that cover athlete. I don't believe that cover athlete stuff, because Antonio Brown was a cover athlete and Terrell Owens was a cover athlete in Madden 19, right? Antonio Brown was in like the $6 one. Terrell Owens was in like the Ultimate Edition, whatever the case you might want to call it, Hall of Fame Edition. Okay, and those two players weren't even that glitchy. So let's just cut that out right now. And the reason why I say that is because I played with Kansas City Chiefs, and let me tell you, give me that. And let me tell you one thing: I did not win one game with Kansas City Chiefs. I didn't say anyone didn't. Maybe I didn't know how to use them, whatever the case may be. But I played with Drew Brees, and I won several games with them. Like, and the reason why I say that is because certain people were playing Madden 20 like it was Madden 19, and I realized off the top that it wasn't. He's gonna quit. It's fine. I realized off the top that Madden 20 was nothing like Madden 19, and I accepted it as such, and that's how I played the game. Like I just tried out certain things, and I was able to win a little bit more than what I thought it was, because people actually couldn't go back 50 yards and dot me, because that's how I usually lost a lot of my games. Is people go back and it was just those couple of plays, and I'll lose the game. So that was one thing that I will say, is that they can't go back 50 yards and dot you. So anyways, just keep in mind, like I said, I'm just bringing this information to you, not to smut up EA, not to sit there and bash them. I should say, not to sit there and bash them, but just to enlighten you guys of what I believe is going on. And don't go into Madden 20 buying the game thinking it's going to be the greatest, what everyone's saying, because eventually something's going to happen that you're not going to like. And like I said, this year I believe it's going to be the defensive pressure from what I experienced. And if it is, to me, it's going to be the greatest game. And I'm going to enjoy it. I just got to find a way to get past that defense, you know. Like I said, I'm a defensive guy. I'm going to build my team around it. And then when I come up with my ideas of how I'm going to go about things, I'll bring it to you guys. But it's just something that I've been wanting to talk about. I haven't got to. So I wanted to bring it to you guys. Let me know what you guys' ideas are, what you think is going to happen in Madden 20, if you're going to get it or if you're not, or if you think what you think is going to be glitchy or what's not going to be glitchy. And if you think it's if you think it's, how you say, if certain plays, like I said, like this year was a spin mover, is gonna be more popping in Madden 20 than, or basically what's gonna make Madden 20 win Madden 20. What's your opinion? What's your take on that? Anyways, I don't want to continue to keep on going. I'm blabbering because it feels like I'm repeating myself. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it as that. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like what you heard, like the video. If you guys need sub to the channel, thank you guys all for tuning in. Until next time, I'm out.